Hi, everyone, and welcome. We know that right now we are in a very sensitive sensitive time, from the point of the cosmos, what's going on in Israel, and we know that Israel is, according to Zohar, Israel represents the heart of the world, and I'm sure many, many people around the world feel that pain in their heart, saw the crazy pictures and videos and terrible behavior of people in this world that they might not even be in like kind of human beings, because human beings not supposed to behave in such a way. When there is a war, so you have two nations, you have soldiers that's fighting against each other, but while there are people in this world that fighting just civilians that don't have any protection and kill them and slaughter them in a very brutalic way. This has actually been awakening a lot of negativity and evil in the world. So us as a Kabbalah student, as a spiritual people, it's a big, big wake-up call. Also, of course, for the whole world, just to have the understanding what the Zohar explained, what the Kabbalists explain, that, the Rav was saying it in Keren many, many years, that we're supposed to, our job, it's to remove pain and suffering from the world. So I hope that all of us will take this wake-up call and, dig deeper and check, what I can do to contribute more light, more energy, more change, first of all, in my life, and then to affect people around me, and of course then affecting my hometown, my city, my country, and the entire world. Because we know we need to bring more mercy, more light into the scales. The light sending us different type of messages during the year or during the years, because now we are in the time of the string of Messiah. And we just starting now the new year. We're starting again Genesis, Bereshit, the beginning of all beginnings, the seed level of all of the blessings. Bereshit starts with the letter Bet, blessings. So everything that happens in this world, as the Rav explained, even there is huge chaos in the world, that chaos is being created in a perfect order. Because God forbid, if there's no order, even in the chaos, much more could happen. So even though it's very painful, it's very hard to watch all of those terrible, pictures or videos, from the point of the light, we need to understand it's also in a mercy way to help humanity to wake up and to understand that this game, it's a real game. And we came here to the universe, to the world, to Earth, to Tevel, to make sure to do what we promised that we need and supposed to do, to remove pain and suffering from the world, to remove burden of shame, to create unity, peace, human dignity, as I've explained, not just for us, for the entire world. So I would like to read something from Ohev Israel. Ohev Israel, just the name of this righteous love of Israel, the love of the Israelite, just to cleave ourselves with the energy of Bereshit, of Genesis, of the beginning of all beginnings, and to plant, let's call it positive seed that we need to remind ourselves what we're doing here. Kabbalah, it's not a trend. Kabbalah, it's a way of life. Kabbalah, it's how to receive. And when I have, so I need to share. And we need to share this energy with the entire world. So one thing is to teach, one thing is to learn, one thing is to spread the Zohar, but also we have the responsibility of our personal change, each one of us, our personal change. So really we need to dig in and to check, who are those people around the world right now? Maybe my relative, my friends, now they live in different countries. It can be my old boss, can be my ex-wife, can be my ex-husband, can be whatever that thing that exists. And if I have still in my heart, still like rage or judgment or something that I'm keeping like empty space, we need to remove it. We don't want to keep any empty space on our hearts. We want to really to work hard and to dig deeper and to remove that pain and suffering, first of all, from our heart. And then we can bring more light of mercy to the world. So, of course, the of Israel, he start with the importance of like Bereshit, Genesis, that we start in from the beginning, how the Creator, he was commanding everything on earth, and it become to be alive. Like the Creator create everything from the beginning. So every time we start something from the beginning, it's on us to put the blessings in that thing, because the light created already. The light creating this universe, it says, "Hamechadesh betuvo bechol yom maaseh bereshit." The Creator, he is renewing the universe every day as creation, every day as the first day that exists on the world. But it's on us which type of energy I want to inject in my day-to-day and for the world. So we started this week, from Bereshit, Genesis, and let's connect a little bit and read what he says about ourselves, about human beings that live in this world. So he's saying, ועל כל זה תבין דברי קודשו. בן חכם משמח אב ובן כסיל תוגת אמו. He says like, a wise son will make his father happy. ולכאורה ייפלל למה ייחס הטוב והשמחה לאב, והרע והתוגה לאם. And when a son is taking care of just of himself, it's connecting with the negativity, connecting with the mother more. So asking the question, why the happiness and the good related to the father and the negativity related with the mother? ולדרכנו יבואר על נכון, דהנה איננו רואות שהאדם הולך בדרך הטוב והישר בעיני האלוקים, והאדם אז כל רב יאמרו כמה גדלה נשמתו של זה האיש ומייחסן הטוב אל הנשמה. It says when someone sees someone, does he behave in a good way? So, and his ways, they are good in the eyes of the Creator. That person and anyone that will see that person, they can say about him how great he is, and he's a good person, and how his soul is good, and he's sharing person and helping person. And people connecting that good behavior of the person to his soul. And if chas v'shalom, God forbid, in this person, he's working in this world not in a positive way, then he says, אז מרגלה בפומיו דאינשי כמה חומרו אחור ותולין הכללה בחומר המגושם. So then people connecting that negative behavior in the 1% world, היינו האדמה שהוא בא ממנה, they connect and relating that behavior more with the body consciousness, that we coming from earth, they call it like that negative behavior that come from earth. וכל זה פעלה האדמה במעשיה, שכל הפעולות הרעות אשר יעשה האדם, יתייחס אליה דהי האם. He says, so any negative action that the person is taking in this world will be related with earth, with the soil, because we know the earth, soil, represent the energy of the mother. It's called Ima Adama, Mother Earth, because it represents the vessel. This is why it's talking about the negativity connecting and related more with the earth, because we know the soul connecting with the pure level that comes from the Creator. The body comes from earth, coming from the impure, it's from the pure and from the impure systems, but related more with the desire to receive oneself alone. So he says it related more with the vessel, with the mother, that represent the vessel. אשר יעשה אדם מתייחס אליה דהי האם והשורש, this is the mother and the root, לגוף החומר, to the body that have the power and the energy of the matter. אבל מעשה הטוב יתייחס אל האב שהוא הנשמה. But the good action will be related with the father that connected with the soul. אשר שורשו הוא חוכמה הילה, that the root level of the soul, it's connecting with the upper wisdom, with the upper wisdom. וזה שכתוב בן חכם ישמח אב, כשהבן הוא חכם והולך בדרך הטוב והישר ישמח אבא שהוא הנשמה, הבא מחוכמה הילאה המכונה בשם אב. So he says the upper wisdom called father, Av. He says when a person connect himself with the wisdom, he will choose the good ways. So it means for us, one thing is to study Kabbalah and to know all of the tools, of all of the rules that we studied for so many years, but we need to start to activate those rules and tools. We need to start to choose more and more in our day the good ways of the Father, the good ways of the energy of the upper world, good ways of tree of life. This is why we need to use more and more the energy of the light of wisdom. Because if we're not choosing that, automatically we give the power to our body consciousness. And again, it starts with simple things that are related with ourselves even. Before even we're talking with people, we have so many desires that we fulfill during the day, we don't pay attention that what controls me right now, it's the negative energy. It's my body consciousness and not the light consciousness. So he says, we need to be wise about choosing the good ways of the Creator, to choose to connect back with the root. And this is the Father. This is the energy of the upper world, the upper wisdom. So he says, הוא האדמה אשר הוא האם והשורש שהולידה את הגוף ותולין הכללה בה ואבן זה. But if we choose in the energy, the power of the body consciousness, this is related more with the mother that represent earth, represent the soil, and that the root level that give birth to this body, and they depend all of the curse and the desire to receive oneself alone with the body consciousness. But it says, ועל כל פנים זה תבין דברי הכתוב, but you should understand what it says. It says, וזכרתי את בריתי יעקב, I will remember my covenant with Jacob, וגומר, והארץ אזכור, and I will remember the earth. דבישלמה זכירת האבות ניחא דבזכותם יגן עלינו, אבל מה אני לן זכירת הארץ? So he says, I understand that while remembering the covenant with the fathers, he will protect us. The Creator promise, because of the merit of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, I will give you the protection. But it says here, but why he mentioned the remembering of earth? Because we know earth represent the mother. Remember? So he says, אך לדרכנו ניחא, רמוז לדאזכור את הארץ אשר חטאה, וממנה נלקח האדם. I remember earth that create the short circuit, and Adam, human being, Adam came from earth, and earth created that the person, the Adam, he created the short circuit, וילך אחר חומרו, but he follow the 1%, he follow the matter. He believed more with the matter, with the 1% matter. אבל מצד נשמתו, but from the level, from the side of his soul, לא היה חוטא כלל. He didn't create any short circuit. It means, he says, From the point of the soul, the person is not creating a short circuit, but from the point of the body, from the point of earth, he says, this is why he says, I remember my covenant, my promise to the fathers, but also remember earth, because earth created, because of earth, Adam created a short circuit. So he says, but why? Because he gives the power more to the matter. And we all represent Adam, right? Just for us to remember, we're not talking about now Adam, what he did, we're talking about ourselves. Here, we're in the beginning of all beginnings, we are in Genesis. Here the Kabbalah is telling us, why all of those words and sentences being written in the Torah to wake us up and to show us what we need to do and how we're supposed to put our intention during everyday actions or words that we are saying or doing during the day. So he's saying here, because of many times, or sometimes during the day, we're given the power more to the matter. We're choosing matter over our soul, matter over our light, the light of the Creator. We need to choose more and more our soul. It means the upper energy, the upper wisdom. If I can choose that, I'm connecting more with the promise of the protection that the light promised to protect Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob because of their merit. But also the light saying here in the same sentence, I remember also earth, that because of earth, Adam created the short circuit. So we need to look into our lives and check where in my life, even from today, from this morning, where from this morning till now, till this moment, I actually gave the power to earth and I created a short circuit, instead of I could give that power to my soul and to connect with the upper wisdom and bring down the protection for me and for the world, because I'm connecting with the upper wisdom, Abba, our Father, the root, the light of the Creator. And he says, ובזה יאמר לפסוק, הפסוקים פרשת קדושים, וכי תבואו אל הארץ ונטעתם כל עץ מאכל. That you should come to earth and you should plant seeds of trees that giving fruits, giving food. We know there are trees that this doesn't give us fruits or something to eat, and there are trees that we can eat from them. דהי כל אינו מובן, ולדרכנו יבואר נכון, דכיוון שהארץ כיוונה לטובתנו, וקלקלה את עצמה שלא להיות טעם עץ ופרי, שבין רק עושה פרי וקבלה, וקיבלה עונשה עבורנו. לכן מותר עלינו וראוי ונכון לתקן את פגמה וכגמול ידיה נשיב לה. Says, because of earth create that short circuit, we need to correct it. We need to correct and help earth. Sorry. We need to correct earth by doing that short circuit. How we correct earth? By planting trees that give in fruits. Because now the fruits bring in like life. What is giving birth to? Life. Giving fruits bring in the energy from the light of wisdom, the blessings of the Creator. Now, what does it mean for us? What do I mean? I'm not walking every day in my garden, in the streets, and start to plant seeds of trees to give me fruits, right? It's on us in this world to work as farmers, to plant seeds that will give birth to the light of the Creator. Because many times we plant in seeds that download in the light of the Creator, but this light go directly to the opponent. So we're using the good of the light to feed our opponent. And then our opponent cleave himself with the global opponent and create destruction. So we need to understand the same way we, doing good deeds, and we put in the collective, while we creating short circuit, it's also going into the collective of the short circuit. So we have a choice. Now in Genesis, I want to keep in mind, and especially we see what's going on in the world, I want to keep in mind to start to plant, to proactively, to be proactive about it, to plant seeds that will produce fruits, will produce vessels and energy that not just for me, I can enjoy them and I will see the blessings for the whole world. I want to include in my mind as much as I can during the day, whatever I'm doing, positive, to include the entire Israelites in my mind, to elevate people consciousness in this world. Consciousness is everything. So as much as I want to plant good seeds, I want the entire Israelites that want to change, want peace, want love, want to have a place, a good place to live that everyone will enjoy. It doesn't matter who you are and where you're born. I want to elevate all of those people consciousness to a higher level together with me, that we all going to be one and do this work together. So we can have so many trees, so many vessels, so many blessings from the upper wisdom to come down to earth, to make sure that the pipes of the blessings will be full with blessings, that any person in this world will feel it 24/7. Remember, consciousness changing reality. So with all of the pain and whatever there is right now in the world, we have to keep in mind not to believe to the opponent, not to believe to the opponent, not to believe to the pictures, not to believe to any videos, not to believe that right now that what control the world. I want to believe in the Creator. I want to believe in the power that the Creator give me to bring more light to my life and to the world. How I can contribute, what I can do to make sure to bring enough light that those things never, ever, 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 ever will happen again to no one in this world. Just love, just happiness, just fulfillment. The same way we meditate to send the light to 70 nations, we want to make sure every day to keep in mind, I'm planting new seeds, seeds of the light, seeds of tree of life, and I'm sending this energy still to 70 nations, that each person will feel that fulfillment in his heart and will have just positive thoughts and have in his heart how I can help, what I can do to bring more love to my family, to my friends, to my neighbors, to my colleagues at work, to my boss, to any person in this world. If all of us start to think like that and put in positivity in the world will change. But right now, we are in that war, as the Zohar says, this is the war of thoughts. We have to make sure to pay attention, where are my thoughts? So less and less and less connect with negativity, with the body consciousness, and more and more and more and more be busy with the light. Planting seeds, use more the Zohar, more meditations, more consciousness, more Kabbalah.com, more whatever you can to do more, to help. The more we actually producing, as it says here, the more I'm planting seeds to create vessels to download the energy from the upper wisdom, from the Creator. So let's take this opportunity, and this week, especially this week, Bereshit, Genesis, the seed level of the entire year. And we want to create those vessels and to make sure that the bet of Bereshit really not just give us, because of course everything is the Lord given us blessings, but we want to feel the blessings and to see the blessings for us and for the entire world, to see that fulfillment. So let's open the mics and share with each other big success, good luck, miracles and wonders, Shabbat Shalom, really to do the work as one unified soul.
Thank you,
Kosak Baruch, everybody.
Michael.
Beautiful teacher. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Shalom.
All
Shabbat
the
Shalom.
best.
Shabbat Shalom. We love you, Michael.
Blessings.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom.
Bye, everyone. Blessings.
Bye-bye.
Be safe.
Love